In the music, I'm going to do the May the 4th be with you.
In a galaxy so close.
Sorry.
In a galaxy far, far away, on an early Saturday morning, two idiots woke up to bring to you Fish Story.
Michael, is this you?
Yeah, hey, what's going on?
How you doing, Michael? This is Paul outside our Tackle Box radio show and podcast. We have some time left between you and the next caller, but if we need more time, we'll definitely have you back on the show. Actually, you have a great story, and we would love to hear it, so if you need more time...
Oh, when he says we, I'm here, too. My name's Tommy. I'm his co-host, and, he forgets to, acknowledge that
Tommy is the co-host, and we are doing a Star Wars theme. I have a Darth.
You moron.
How can I love that show, and I can't even say it.
It's a movie, not a show.
Welcome to the Fish Story Podcast, bringing happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. You sent in a fish photo of a giant bass, so if you want to tell us about that. And also we want to announce to everybody that you were our monthly winner of our giveaway. And so it's... hopefully he's going to post that. We have not been able to get a hold of any of our winners in the past, and we give away monthly stuff. So it's been kind of funny that like you give somebody a big prize, and like fishing pools, like we just get out a ton of stuff, and so we're no pressure, Michael. You don't have to send in a photo if you don't want to, but. This is the first time we've actually spoken to a winner, so we're happy to have you on the show.
Yeah, Paul's a real loser, so it's the first time he's ever been around a winner.
This is your fish story. The format goes, just tell us where you caught the fish, the bait you were using, and then the size if you were able to measure it. And you have a wonderful story. We're kind of running short on time. Maybe I would love to have you on the show. We could tell you. You could tell that later.
Let's run it, dude.
Maybe on a follow-up. But let's hear your fish story, Michael.
Yeah, so first off, I got the box yesterday. It came literally about 5 minutes before I had to walk out the door for work. So I kind of skimmed through it, but yeah, I'm going to post the video and some posts on Instagram with the box. But that fish, so I just got a new combo in the mail, and I'm not going to really talk about that combo because right now I'm not really happy with that company. But
gotcha.
I took it to these ponds we have. It's kind of like, I guess, city-owned pond. I'm still kind of getting familiar with Ohio because I moved here a few years ago from Florida.
Gotcha.
And this place, little park, to fish there you have to pay for a city permit also. So that's like another $12. So I bought me and my fiance one last year. I think we each caught one fish each out of that pond all year. So I took this combo there mainly just to kind of dial it in, just to cast it. I honestly knew I wasn't going to catch anything. So I was throwing around a Strike King swim jig. I love swim jigs are my favorite thing to throw. I had a young Christy crawl as a trailer on it. I was just trying to dial in the reel. That's all I was doing. Didn't expect to catch anything. So I'm reeling it in, and this is actually my last fish of 2018.
Nice.
And I couldn't figure it out after that. I'm not used to this colder weather stuff, but
yeah.
So I was reeling it in, and there's a real steep drop off. It goes from about 4 or 5 inches of water, and then it drops off. So I'm reeling it in. It's probably about 8 inches from coming up on the shallow end of that drop off, and something loads up on it. And honestly, I thought I had a catfish. I thought it was a catfish. The way it loaded up, it just kind of got heavy.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing it, and the way it was rolling, I thought it was a catfish. I got it in and started freaking out because that was definitely my PB in Ohio. That's definitely my PB since I've been kind of keeping track because there was a lot of years I stopped fishing.
Yeah.
Which I kind of touched some of that with you guys. But so I got it in, weighed it. I forgot I had a measuring tape on the scale. That scale, it was kind of shoddy since I bought it. I only had it for about a month, and it was ruined after that. I think I weighed that fish and maybe 2 other fish on it, but it ended up being 4.4 pounds on that scale.
Nice.
I think it was lion, of course. But I would say that fish was probably about 20 inches. It was pretty long. But yeah, I was
Good
just
size.
honestly just trying to dial that reel in. I went there with the intention of just dialing it in, not catching anything, because you never catch anything at these ponds. I know a lot of my friends have told me that there's big fish in these ponds, but I never seen them. So yeah, that was that. That was the last fish I caught in 2018.
That's
It was
awesome.
my PB up here at least. So
That's
yeah.
awesome, man.
Well,
Isn't that the
perfect.
best though when you're not expecting to catch anything and then you actually do? See, I go fishing with Paul all the time, and I expect to catch fish, but then I'm with Paul and I never do.
Well, thanks, Michael. We appreciate the fish story. We'll have you back on the show. We have to move on to our next caller, but you have
Yeah,
a great
absolutely.
story. And so we're going to have a follow-up call with Michael
Yeah.
and hopefully talk a little bit about some of the baits he won from us and maybe if he caught any fish.
Yeah.
But from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box Radio Show and podcast, Tight Lines,
Tight
Fish
lines,
More.
bud, fish more, and I'm looking forward to talking to you next time. We'll try to get you on as soon as we can, because I want to hear more about you and the whole the fishing and everything else that you got going on, man.
All right.
Absolutely, guys. Appreciate you having me on.
No problem, bud.
Thanks,
Take
Michael.
care. Have a
Take
great
care.
one. Bye.
All right.